Welcome everybody to a special summer edition of Valpo Basketball Weekly. Brandon Vickery with you. Glad to be joined by the head coach, Matt Lottich, as we check in ahead of the upcoming trip to Canada. And first things first, you've had some extra practice time. I think the big, simple question that everyone's wondering, how's the team looking?
Young, talented. The one of the goals, and probably the main goal this offseason was just, we want our team to be a team. We want everyone to be, more focused on the team than on themselves, than on the me. And so we have the saying, team over me, and we've done a great job of that. I mean, the guys are bought into one another. This is as close a team as we've had in a long, long time, and so from that aspect, it's been great. On the court, we are talented. We're playing hard, but we do have a lot of guys that are, playing in our system for the first time. So there's been some mistakes, but they've been aggressive mistakes, and pretty athletic. Trying to get up and down the floor a little bit. Kind of increase possessions here, and actually we're playing with a 24-second shot clock. So a lot of newness, but great group to coach. A lot of fun, and guys bought into one another. It's been a joy.
One quote that I saw you had that I thought was kind of powerful is you want the newcomers to understand what the program is, what it was, and what it's going to be. What do you mean by that?
Well, just that, there's been a lot of pride in this program for a long, long time, and we have a long history, and so just to understand that and understand that, we've won because we've been good teams, and the sum's always been bigger than just the individuals, and so just to buy into that, and really, if the team's good, it's good for everyone, and so that's just been the focus, and we have a big new banner in our practice gym that says the team, and nothing's going to be more important than the team.
Part of that team is a big group of newcomers. What's the assessment of these guys? How have they integrated so far with the returning players?
Oh, it's been great. We've had great leadership from returners. We've had freshmen step up. We've had junior college transfers step up and just be vocal. Energy there. Really enjoyed Daniel Sacchi just stepping into a leadership role. Even Javon Freeman, who's kind of more quiet by nature, talking to people, telling them what to do. We actually had a moment, we got to put in all this stuff because we got a game. We put in a press break, and I told a guy to go here, and Javon's like, "Coach," and now he goes here, and I was like, "Hey, you're right." So and he's putting his arm around guys. It's been great. So great group of returners mixed in with some talented newcomers. I like our team.
From an on-the-court standpoint for the returnees, maybe who's improved the most from the end of the season to right now?
Well, I just think, Javon and Daniel are both shooting so well. And, I think, as we got into the end of the conference season, teams are really backing off those two. They'd make them pay right now. Malik McMillan, boy, if you could just see him practice right now, he's been fantastic. We've been playing him a little bit of a small ball five, and we can kind of use the term like be Draymond Green. Be Draymond Green, and he is really skilled at that position, really strong on the interior, so he can guard bigger guys. And you watch professional basketball a lot, right? Those big 7-footers. It's becoming a little more rare now. Teams are more spreading the floor and trying to find spots that way and shooting, and we look a little bit like that.
Leading into Canada, obviously some extra practice time. How helpful has that been? How's the schedule different, getting to practice leading into the foreign trip?
I mean, it makes your summer a lot more busy, but at the same time, with the new group that we have, it's been pretty beneficial. So, our idea right now, we've been going pretty hard, and a big John Wooden thing is always, look, you want to be able to play in 10 practices. He was always said that. So, for us, we want to be able to play in 10 practices, and we're going to get that opportunity. So, but when we do that, we're going to get back about a week before school starts. Obviously, they'll have that week off, and then we'll, ease them back into basketball-related activities. So, we're using this, to put everything in. Not everything that we're going to do, but we're going to put stuff in. Then we'll revisit it and reteach it as we move forward.
What do you know about the teams you're playing? What can you tell us about the competition in Canada and what you'll be up against?
Well, you should ask Coach Gore that a little bit more than me, but we are going to be playing, McGill, who's been an improving program. I think the highlight of the trip is going to be playing Carleton. Didn't win a national championship last year, but they seem to win them all the time. And with Carleton or with Canadian basketball, right, they can practice all summer, right, which is different than us. So when we face them, they're going to be playing a team that has been practicing, probably in more mid-season form than we would be. An interesting note. So Duke last year actually went on a Canadian foreign tour. Guess who they did not want to play? Carleton. And I said, we're not going to duck anyone, so we're going to play them, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
I know there's some things taking place outside of basketball on this trip, and it's important for team bonding. What are some of the plans?
Well, first and foremost, we're going to serve. We want to get into the community, and we had an opportunity to, serve some underprivileged youth last time in Canada. We're going to do that again, and that's going to be the highlight. Yes, we'll get some opportunities to tour some cities, see Olympic Stadium there in Montreal, and do some things like that. But we do want to serve, and it's going to be it's our last core value, probably our most important core value that we have in our program. We've done some stuff in our community, and we're looking forward to doing some other communities as well.
Two great representatives of Valpo basketball when they were here, Max Joseph and Tavon Walker, will be around during this trip. What's it going to be like to see those guys and maybe get them to interact with your team?
Oh, we plan on them interacting a lot. And, Tavon just got done with a great rookie year. He was in the second division in Germany, and his team actually won the championship. And so they're moving up to the first division. And this team's keeping him, which is awesome. He had a great year. Max had some opportunities to play pro ball, has got some more opportunities to play. So hopefully we can get into practice with him. I'd love our guys to see him, but they'll be interacting, definitely going to break bread together, and they've been a big part of our program and will continue to be.
Valpo Basketball Weekly this season brought to you by Tire Barn. For the head coach Matt Lottich, Brandon Vickery saying follow along all the latest in Valpo basketball on valpoathletics.com.